What's up, everybody? In this video, I'm going to share some pops that I picked up recently with you, as well as some other items. And I want to kick things off here with some friend mail, beginning with some mystery minis based on the Suicide Squad, a movie that I'm a big fan of. And these were actually sent to me by my friend Collecting Plastic. He is a fellow YouTuber. If you're not familiar with him, please make sure that you do check out his channel. But yeah, I'm going to run through the mystery minis that he was nice enough to send my way. Starting off here, of course, with Harley Quinn. And there is more than one variant of Harley Quinn, but I really like this particular outfit on her. You know, it has the classic red and black colors, got the diamonds going on, and it actually looked like she is, ready for, a mission, basically. This is a pretty cool outfit here. So, yeah, kind of a tactical outfit. I really do like this look for the character. Then we have here Peacemaker. I'm really looking forward to his series on HBO Max. John Cena did a great job with this character, so I'm really looking forward, to seeing him do more with that character. And it'll be interesting as well to see what other DC characters they bring into the mix with his solo series. I still feel like it'd be nice if they did a variant of the Pop and we actually get a chrome helmet for him. But who knows, maybe they'll wait until his series comes out and then we'll see that eventually. But yeah, a chrome helmet would be very cool for this particular character. And something I didn't really notice this before, that he actually does have a dove on his helmet. I'm not sure how I missed that previously, but yeah, he has a dove, representing peace there. So that's pretty cool. Next here we have Mongol. Love the coloring on this figure. Really cool coloring there with the orange skin, the orange hair, then the purple gear and everything. That looks pretty awesome. Kind of wish we got a better look at this character within the movie. I feel like the actress must have gone through a lot of time in the makeup chair and all of that. And I feel like we didn't really get like great close-ups of her or anything. So that would have been nice if we saw her a little bit more. Definitely like that hair sculpt for this, the mini here. Pretty well done. That's a pretty well done mini there. Next up, we got the big fella here, King Shark. Who I don't think they ever referred to him as King Shark within the movie. I think they always called him by his real name within it. Which I can't remember exactly how to say that name. Kind of sounds like a Hawaiian name or Polynesian name, I guess you would say. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I definitely do like this mini. This is kind of a hefty mini, which is appropriate for this particular character. And I do like how he has the foot hanging out of his mouth. This mini is more vicious than the Pop. The Pop is his innocent side, I guess you would say. Yeah, this is a more vicious side here. They probably could have done a variant of this with like blood around his mouth too as well. But then again, I don't know, maybe DC wouldn't have liked that, or Warner Brothers wouldn't have liked that. Who knows, since they're being kind of funny about the characters having guns now. And then finally here, we have Bloodsport. And I really did enjoy Bloodsport. I have his Pop as well, and I got the unmasked or the the version without the helmet as well from Funko.com. Yeah, Idris Elba did a great job with this character. I definitely would be cool with seeing him again on the big screen. That would be pretty awesome. So yeah, like I said, I got these 5 minis here from Collecting Plastic. I really do appreciate these here. And I'm going to try to get more from the set as well. There's some other figures with the minis that I think turned out pretty well. So initially, I wasn't super crazy about the designs of these, but they grew on me very quickly. And part of it is because I saw the movie, I fell in love with the movie, and then, I really liked the characters. So yeah, the minis, like I said, they grew on me a lot, and I think these are pretty awesome. I'm definitely going to try to get some more from the set because some of them are pretty well designed, like Ratcatcher. The Ratcatcher mini looks pretty awesome as well. So yeah, really hoping to get some more of those. I don't know if I'll try to get every single one of them, but I do want to try to get some more from the set. But I definitely appreciate Collecting Plastic sending these my way. And then from another friend of mine, Robert Kinzel, he's also a YouTuber, although I don't think he's had much time to really work with his channel recently, but you can still check out his channel though. He sent me this figure here, which it's actually a nano block figure, so similar, to Legos, of course. You piece it together. I have to find the time to do this, and this is of one of my favorite characters recently, Rengoku. Rengoku is a great character from Demon Slayer, especially from the Demon Slayer movie. I notice here it says for ages 15 plus. That kind of makes sense. I mean, the series does get pretty violent and a lot of innuendo as well with certain, especially with one particular character. There's a lot of innuendo that goes on. It's kind of interesting too. There it says sales outside Japan only, but it has Japanese writing and everything on it. I guess they try to distinguish between where it's being sold. I'm not sure what that's all about, but yeah, it's not about the packaging anyway. This is pretty cool here, Nano Block, and of course they have the other characters, some of the other characters from Demon Slayer as well. But yeah, I'm very happy with this Rengoku one, so I definitely appreciate Robert sending this my way. And then here I have something that I actually purchased from a friend, Caitlin of Funko Pops and Unicorns. She is also a YouTuber, and she definitely does videos on a pretty consistent basis. I know, sometimes life comes up and people just aren't able to really put out consistent content. But Caitlin's been lucky, she's been able to really keep that content consistent on her channel. So again, make sure you check out Funko Pops and Unicorns. But I purchased from her this keychain that she made, which I think looks pretty cool. And I mean, I'm getting kind of hyped, because Halloween is on the way. And what's really awesome about this keychain as well is that it glows in the dark. I actually shared an image already on my Instagram, and I'll share it here as well. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. And yeah, she's selling these. I'm not sure if she has any left or not, but you could definitely check her out on Instagram and see if she has any more of these available if you are interested in them. I actually bought 2 of these, one to keep for myself and one I'll probably send off to a friend. But yeah, I thought this was pretty cool, and she's talented. She does some pretty creative things, so definitely check her out and see what she has available. A couple of days ago, when I was out hunting, I was in GameStop, and some little figures that they actually caught my attention. I picked up 2 for Robert Kinzel, and then I actually got 2 for myself. And I've actually already taken them out of their boxes, but I do want you to see the boxes here first. So from Demon Slayer, here we have Tanjiro and Rengoku. And I thought these were pretty cool. I like the design of these. You see they're called Adverge Motion 2. So you might actually see these at your local GameStop, one of your local GameStops, of course. You see on the back here that they have Tanjiro Rengoku. Of course, I got those 2. I didn't get this Nezuko just because I thought her stand might end up being kind of a pain because of the pose that they have her in there. And then I'll be honest, these 2 characters here, I keep forgetting their names. I know that this character here is part of the Hashira. And then, of course, this is one of the demons, so, and who was heavily featured within the movie. But yeah, like I said, I just thought these were pretty cool. So I'm sending 2 to Robert Kinzel, and then I grabbed these 2 for myself. And I will go ahead and show you the figures here. I already have them pieced together. Although I will say right away with the Tanjiro, I think the hilt of his sword broke, because this is definitely not what his weapon's supposed to look like. So I'm gonna see if I can glue it back together so that he actually has the hilt of the sword in his hand, and this is turned, the correct way. But I just wanted to go ahead and kind of piece it together. I think it looks pretty good. It definitely is a good representation of the character. His clothing looks accurate. I like that he has that expression on his face, that look of determination on his face. So yeah, I think they did a good job with the sculpt. It's just these little pieces sometimes, things happen with them. So I will try to fix his sword at some point. But I especially like the Rengoku here. Really love the look of this figure. And Rengoku pretty much always has a smile on his face, or at least a smirk. So that's very true to the character. And yeah, the hair sculpt is amazing. Of course, his hair kind of looks like it's on fire. Basically, it's almost like a lion's mane that's on fire. And they got his cape flowing and everything, and his sword looks pretty awesome. Like, yeah, they did a great job with his character. So that is pretty cool. Another item that I picked up at GameStop that I was surprised to actually find, because let's be real, when it comes to stores like GameStop and Target, pretty much anywhere where pops are sold, a lot of times the employees go ahead and take the chases for themselves. So I was very surprised that I actually found this Funkoverse game expansion, which is a chase, and it has this Thanos figure in there, which looks pretty awesome. So it's kind of like a diamond variant of Thanos. It actually has glitter there on the gold parts of his outfit. But yeah, to see a chase sticker in GameStop at all, I was pretty surprised. And I actually did want this, but mainly I want I want to find the full Funkoverse Marvel game that has that chase, and I think it's Chase Black Panther within it. I'm not sure if all the figures have something different about them, but I think the Black Panther at least is a Chase variant, so I definitely want to hunt that down. But yeah, this was a pretty good find, and like I said, I was surprised to actually find it in a GameStop. And some employees, they're not even subtle about it. Like, if you find a chase, they'll even say something like, oh, I must have overlooked that. I've had people say that to me before. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, this was a pretty good find. I'm pretty happy with that. And I don't actually plan on playing these games, but I do like some of the figures. As a matter of fact, some of the previous Funkoverse games, if I find them marked down, to a really good price, I might actually pick them up, like the DC ones. I like the little figures that come with the DC ones, so maybe I will grab those up at some point. All right, finally, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get to the new pops that I have here. So, one that I found in Target, marked down, which is kind of awkward because it's a new exclusive, is the Target exclusive Jerry Seinfeld. And I really want to make sure I got this one. I actually have Jerry with Pez, and then I have the puffy shirt Jerry as well. But I wanted to make sure I got this one because I like this one because it's what he was wearing in the first episode. If you know Seinfeld very well, you know he wore this actually in the first episode. So I thought it was cool that they did this one as an exclusive. I like too that they had the restaurant there in the background. And there are some other cool pops in the series. I'm just not getting too many of these. I just want a couple of the Seinfeld pops. But yeah, very happy to have this one. But I don't know if all Targets are doing this, but at my Target, they have the Seinfeld things marked down either like 50 or 30%. And even though this just came out, it was part of that sale. So I paid $5 for this, which it's pretty crazy to me. You know, I was like, I definitely will take that deal. So even if it was full price, I mean, it would have been just a couple of bucks more. So I was going to get this regardless, but it was pretty cool to get this for just $5. I'm actually going to leave this one in box. I think it's pretty easy to see, you know, the outfit there. And like I said, you know, I'm a Seinfeld fan. And oh, I just happened to see that Seinfeld for the first time is coming on Netflix. So I don't know, that might encourage me to run back through the series. But yeah, that's pretty cool there. And this was a good deal. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to leave that one in the box. Let me go ahead and move on here to something that arrived just today, I think, either today or yesterday. I can't even remember now at this point. But this is one I almost forgot that it was actually on the way. And it's funny, I saw somebody share it on social media, and then immediately after that, mine arrived. So we have here from Masters of the Universe, Leech. And this is an FYE exclusive. I definitely want to get this one out because I think you kind of have to get this one out to get a really good look at it, because looking at it dead on, it just looks awkward. And I think somebody explained that with the toy, I think it used to squirt water or something. So I think that's why the mouth is designed like that. I can't remember 100% for sure, but I think that's why it has that weird mouth design to it. You know, with a lot of the He-Man toys, each of them had some kind of gimmick to them after a while. But yeah, definitely want to get a closer look at this one. And this is another one that seems to be like a henchman of Hordak, because it does have that crossbow and it has that symbol on the chest again. I actually like how that kind of ties some of the figures together. But yeah, I definitely want to get this one out and take a closer look at it. And at this point, I have all of these on the back except for Merman. I still don't care about that Merman. Don't care about the variant as well. That's kind of sitting there collecting dust on Funko.com. It's just not for me. I like the other Merman, the original Merman that I already have in my collection. So yeah, I will take this out in a moment here. And then I also have two figures that I picked up while I was in Hot Topic. I was actually very surprised to see this exclusive in Hot Topic. We have here the glow-in-the-dark Day of the Dead Batman, which is very cool. So yeah, I didn't expect to actually find this one. I was just going to see basically what was available, and yeah, this happened to be there. And this does look pretty cool up close. I actually haven't taken a look at the back of the box just yet. I like all the symbols in the background there. That's pretty awesome. Okay, so you see the set here. And I'm not going to get this full set. The more I think about it, I got Batman here, of course, and I also did pick up Blue Beetle. Look at the colors on this. That is a really awesome figure. I'm going to get this one out of box. Okay, I will be getting that one out of the box. But yeah, as far as the other figures are concerned, I'm going to get the glow-in-the-dark variant of Bane from Entertainment Earth. You know, a lot of times if there's a glow-in-the-dark variant, that's what I'm going to go for. But the Green Lantern, I think I'm going to pass on, and this might surprise some people, but I might even pass on the Joker and Harley Quinn, just because, I don't know, I just don't want to go all in with this line, basically. I don't really feel the need to do so. I just want a couple of them, and I think I'm good, you know, so I may not even worry about them. And there is a, I want to say it's an Amazon variant. Somebody could correct me if I'm wrong on that, but I know there's a variant, a glow-in-the-dark variant of Joker as well. But yeah, with Batman, Blue Beetle here, and then I get the Bane, I think I'll be good with these pretty much. Yeah, so these three figures here, I'm actually going to go ahead and get these out of box. We'll take a closer look at them. We'll start off here with Leech, and I feel like I really need to take a look at the original action figure for this because, man, this design is just so crazy looking. Like, look at that big swoop there on the top of his head. Just so odd looking, and the huge nostrils going on. And this front piece here like I said, this has got to be, you know, something that was functional with the original action figure. So I guess it did squirt water or whatever, because it just looks so separate from the rest of his face. You know, it's like a plate there all of a sudden on his face, basically. And then it has the flat teeth and everything going on. And they actually do have the teeth, you know, sculpted here on the side. It's got the big bright red eyes there. So he looks kind of cool from the side. But yeah, this piece here just looks so separate, basically. I like that he has the armband going on there. And then check out his hands and feet. They're like suction cups. So maybe he actually did originally have suction cups with his figure as well. Just such a weird design. And it's funny that he has the crossbow, because it's like he can't fire it. like how would he fire a crossbow with these types of hands? It's like they're fins, but they're like stuck together, you know, like I said, suction cup style. So very interesting design. It has to do with the original action figure more than likely. And it makes me kind of wonder if this was a character that was introduced maybe kind of later within the Master of the Universe basically. I'll say I don't know if this character was like ever a He-Man villain or even a She-Ra villain. It may have just been a toy, because I did realize recently, you know, from some things that people have said in the comments, that some of the figures that Funko is making, they're based on action figures of characters that were never even in the cartoons, you know, so that is kind of interesting there. But of course, we know He-Man, you know, Master of the Universe, it was a lot about selling action figures. That was really what it was mainly for, you know, to sell figures. Then we have here, I'm going to go to Blue Beetle next, which I love the colors on this figure. You all do not sleep on this figure here. I think it is really awesome looking. And it's, you know, basically blacklight style, you might as well say, with the colors that it has going on here. Probably would look really awesome under a black light. I love too the clear wings here on the scarab. That is pretty awesome as well. And it actually does have the scarab design going on there. You can see the little legs and the like antenna going on there. So that is pretty awesome. With the animated movie of The Long Halloween, they actually had an animated short on there of Blue Beetle. I love, by the way, how DC and Warner Brothers do that, how they have those animated shorts for characters that don't tend to get a lot of attention. They'll have those along with the movie releases. But anyway, they had one featuring Blue Beetle, and it totally threw me off because it was based on the original Blue Beetle, and I totally forgot that the original Blue Beetle is very different from the modern day one, you know. So it was a very interesting short. It was funny. It had some good humor to it, and some surprise characters that showed up as well. So it was pretty good. But yeah, again, this is a really awesome design here. I also love how it has the pinks at the end of his fingertips there, like he's using his abilities there. So that is pretty cool. Really nice design. Like I said, do not sleep on that figure if you're interested in these Day of the Dead pops. And then, of course, we have the man here, Batman. And years ago, it's been years ago now, somebody actually sent me a trick or treat bucket that is in this style. It's actually Batman with the Day of the Dead paint job on it. Like, it looks really cool. So yeah, it's very awesome to have this particular figure here. And of course, I will have to check out the glow on it, you know, to see how that turned out. But yeah, I really like the look of this. I think it turned out pretty well. And, you know, I'm saying right now, I may not worry about the Joker and Harley Quinn. Who knows, if I come across Harley Quinn in store, might end up picking it up. If I come across the Joker and he looks awesome, maybe I will try to track down the glow-in-the-dark variant. But right now, I'm not really planning on that so much. You know, I'm pretty happy with this Batman. And I feel like Bane is a must too, because, you know, with Bane's cultural background, it fits for him to be part of the Day of the Dead series. Same thing with Blue Beetle. Same thing is true for Green Lantern as well. But I'm not a fan of the Green Lanterns in general. I think the whole lantern thing, the whole thing with the rings and all the different colors, it's just, I've never been into it. It always felt a little too cheesy for me personally. You know, I know there's some Lantern fans out there, but I never really have been super big into it. I do like some of the characters, but yeah, it's just not for me when it comes down to it, basically. But yeah, I'm very happy with these figures here. Let me know if you've picked up any of these figures recently, or if you're trying to add any of these to your collection. And in general, let me know what you think about the Day of the Dead line, and if you want to see any other particular characters with this paint style going on. Again, I want to give a big shout out to, you know, my friends, basically, you know, my friends that sent things my way. And, you know, with Caitlin, I actually made a purchase to get the keychain from her. But when I can support a friend, especially a friend that's very creative like this, you know, I'm more than happy to actually do that, you know. So yeah, like I said, big shout out to my friends that also, you know, are doing their things with their own YouTube channels as well. But yeah, let me know what you think about the figures that you saw within this video, and I will talk to you all again real soon.